So let's talk about complete and the benefits therein. We have high amounts of protein per serving, 20 grams of protein in our vanilla complete per serving. High amounts. So what is it about protein? Let's talk about protein. Protein is a compound. It's an organic compound. Organic just simply means it contains carbon. Any carbon-containing compound is what we call an organic compound. Protein is a polymer, meaning that it's a long repeating chain of individual units, what we call monomers, the individual building blocks. These monomers are called amino acids. You have 20 amino acids that are incorporated into proteins in the body. 10 of these amino acids are what we call essential amino acids, meaning what?
You need them.
We need to obtain them from our diet. The body does not naturally produce these amino acids. Okay, we need to get them from our diet. So, protein, it's all good, right? If I have two different proteins, they're the same. Protein's protein, right? No. There are different amounts of protein. Have you ever tasted a protein drink that tastes like wet dog? Or smells like wet dog? It's protein. I mean, why is it so different? So there are variations like anything. The analogy I give is a car's a car, right? The first car that I drove, a 76 Volkswagen, that's the same as a Porsche Panamera Turbo, right? Completely different in performance. Same thing with protein. You have good protein, you have bad protein. Well, what's the difference? In protein, we have something called the amino acid score. Okay? So we have 20 different amino acids that are incorporated into protein. Now, amino acid score refers to the variety, both the variety, the diversity, and the amounts of these amino acids, these 20 amino acids incorporated into a protein. So there are some proteins, like that protein that you've tasted that smells and tastes like wet dog. That type of protein probably only has 90% of one amino acid, glycine. 90% of just one amino acid. And then it might have 2 or 3 other amino acids, but the other 15 or 16 completely devoid of those amino acids in that protein. How is that protein going to perform when you put it into the body? The body needs protein. It breaks all the amino acids down. Now, why are there 20 amino acids? I mean, why don't we just have one? Well, we have 20 for 2 different reasons. For shape and function, proteins, but also these different amino acids go into different pathways in the body that help to fuel the different chemical reactions. So if you are not getting all of these 20 amino acids in good amounts, then metabolism of the body is thrown out of whack, out of balance. So there's a scale. It's called PDCAAS, Protein Digestibility Corrected Amino Acid Score. Okay, that's a mouthful. This score goes from 0 to 100. 0 means that the protein doesn't exist, that it's not there. 100 means that this protein has all of the diversity of amino acids and amounts necessary for proper metabolic health. Okay? And there's different scores. So some proteins are 40, some are 60, some are 70. 100 is the best. Our complete, the protein that we get for our complete is proprietary. It's top of the line. The amino acid score is 135. 135. Which means it not only contains everything that you need for metabolic health, it has more. Feeds chemical reactions. Now, I'm an organic chemist. I love these small molecules. Carbohydrates, protein, fat, they're okay. I love small molecules. Oh, they're just gorgeous. And in our complete, our protein, it's not just protein, there are small cyclic peptides called lactoferrins. Who's heard of lactoferrins? Lactoferrins are small cyclic peptides that come along with protein. They can be stripped out of the protein if it's not processed properly, mind you. The lactoferrins have antiviral activity, antibacterial activity, they drive gene expression. Our complete protein is packed with lactoferrins and other small peptides. So there's lots of small organic molecules that come along with high quality protein. secondary metabolites, vital for human health. Our protein has those. It's packed with vitamins and minerals. Okay? We get a complete serving of vitamins and minerals. The vitamins and minerals we use in Complete are the highest, most bioavailable forms on the planet. That's what we do at Unicity Science. That's what we do in this Get Fit 21 program. We provide you with the best ingredients on the planet. Now, we have 4 grams of prebiotic fiber per serving. What's a prebiotic? Gut health is huge here. Good metabolic health starts in the gut. We have 10,000 species of good bacteria living with us. Okay? For every 1 human cell, we have 10 bacterial cells. It's vital to maintain health of what we call our microbiome. Good bacteria. What's a good bacteria like to eat? Well, good bacteria have been given the name probiotic, and probiotics like to eat prebiotics.
Right.
Prebiotic is the preferred food for good bacteria. We have 4 grams of good bacteria superfood in Complete per serving. And low on the glycemic index. I cannot stress this enough. Other protein shakes that you see, yeah, sure they have 20 grams of protein, 30 grams of protein. I doubt the amino acid score is that good. But a lot of these shakes you look at, they have 20 grams of protein, but then they have 10, 15, 20 grams of sugar. What good is that doing, right? If you have protein and you have sugar, the body's going to take that sugar first. Less than 3 grams of sugar per serving. And I talk about the taste. This product is hands down the best tasting protein product on the planet. Yeah. Hands down. Hands down. And you must say, well, you've done a lot to flavor that puppy. You must have all sorts of things in there. Well, no. Good quality protein tastes good. It's a taste test. Really, you can actually tell quality of protein just by tasting it. Best quality protein on the planet, best tasting product on the planet. We have different options of Complete for different preferences. So everybody on this planet has a version that's suitable for them so that they can get high amounts of protein, low amounts of carbohydrates, get those macronutrients right so that we can start to turn the metabolic ship, and loaded with secondary metabolites, organic compounds to help